my friends, I'm Frankie and welcome to Club Foodie. Right here in Vancouver, Canada, there's a company that makes these incredible crackers. They're so elegant, very tasty, and extremely expensive. One of my girlfriends made them and gave me the recipe. Of course, I altered it. I slightly changed the ingredients and also the cooking method so they can be just like those Raincoast Crisps. Actually, they taste better. So let's get cooking. In a large bowl, we'll add bread flour as well as whole wheat flour. But you can go all bread flour if you want. Then brown sugar, some baking soda, and ground sea salt. We'll whisk the ingredients for a couple minutes or until nicely blended before adding dried cranberries, chopped hazelnuts, followed by pumpkin seeds, as well as sunflower seeds, plus flax seeds. We'll give a quick stir, there's a lot of yumminess in it, and set aside for now. Next, in a large measuring cup, we'll combine homemade buttermilk and molasses. And to find a quick trick when handling sticky ingredients, click on the top right corner of your screen. We'll stir until very well incorporated, making sure there's no streaks of molasses or some stuck on the spoon or at the bottom of the measuring cup. And then we'll pour the buttermilk mixture into our dry ingredients. We'll stir until the batter is smooth, cleaning the sides and the bottom of the bowl by using a spatula. It cleans better. There's always pockets of flour that hide down there, so don't skip this cleaning step. See? Here's some. When the consistency is uniform, we'll pour the batter into 4 mini loaf pans that have been lightly greased with cooking spray. We'll now transfer them to a 350-degree preheated oven and bake for 50 to 60 minutes or until a cake tester inserted in the center comes out clean. As you know, there's always a hotter spot in the oven, so you should switch them around halfway through cooking. If there are some that are done, simply remove them while leaving the other ones in the oven until they're baked. We'll let them cool for 15 minutes in the loaf pans before unmolding and placing them onto a wire rack to cool completely. About an hour later, we'll wrap the loaves in foil and transfer them to the fridge overnight or in the freezer for 4 hours. I prefer overnight in the fridge, and then the next day I transfer them to the freezer for 2 hours. The next day, after moving them from the fridge to the freezer for a couple hours, we'll slice the loaves as thinly as possible using a serrated knife. We're looking for about 1/8 of an inch of thickness. Just take your time. Now, depending on how thin you slice them, you should have between 22 to 25 pieces per loaf. Next, to achieve that crispiness in the crackers, we'll place them in a single layer on a large baking sheet lined with a wire rack so the air can circulate, and we'll transfer the sheets to a 250-degree preheated oven. We'll bake for 1 hour, but halfway through cooking, we'll take the sheets out and flip the crackers. That extra step will help to dry them out, making them so crispy. We'll return the baking sheets back to the oven, but the one that was at the bottom rack now goes to the top, and the other one goes to the bottom. That way, each of them gets closer to the heat source. After an hour, many will start curling up, especially the ones who are thinly sliced, and this is how crispy they will be. And my friends, these are our Raincoast Crisps Copycat. Incredibly tasty, these crackers are actually quite easy to make. There's a lot of healthy and delicious ingredients that go into them. They're perfect to serve with a charcuterie board, for dipping, but also on their own. I hope you give them a try soon, and be sure to visit clubfoodie.com. Find gradient amounts, directions, and more info. Until next time, my friends, bon appétit!